Welcome back to Campus Connect. It's your boy, Fearless. And today we are here to talk about something real, something messy. We all know about the pandemic going on, right? The broken heart pandemic. We've heard of Henry from K University, that old man, and now we are here to talk about our brother, um, Nicholas, yeah, Convoy, the kids from University of Education, remember. It's very sad, yeah. But we don't actually know what happened, right? So I'm here with two special guests, right? They are going to help me try to understand the guy from his perspective. What motivated him, right? And if someone is to blame, who it should be, right? So I'll let them introduce themselves. I have with me here. So we have Victoria.
And I am Inam Asani. You can call me Asani.
Alright. And don't forget, Victor over here is the Deputy Chief of Staff for UMAC SRC. Alright, the money day inside, yeah? Yeah, so fast forward, can you tell us how you felt when you first heard about this?
I actually felt very sad. Yes.
That's nice. Because there's something was actually sad. I won't lie to you. Right? It was very sad. And how did you feel when you first heard about it?
Well, this is quite a sad story, you know. Well, the story, I was in the car actually, going to the first place when I came to this whole the task actually. And it was a sad story, you know, hearing that just a guy like us, a student like us, just took out his life.
Actually, 1100.
That makes sense. 1100.
First semester. The guy is
Level
not
100. Level 100.
imagine the trauma.
That is a sad story. It's a sad story. It's quite sad.
Now, I don't know much about the details, right? But I'm hearing rumors, right? And I wouldn't want to speak for you guys, so I want you guys to tell me what you heard.
Okay, so for me, I heard the girl cheated on the guy. The guy was actually paying the girl's bills, performing his duties as a good boyfriend. And one day, he went to see the girl. He found out that the girl was having an affair with someone else. So, like, he fainted at the spot. They had to rush him to the hospital and all that.
The boys really do your cool for the G. Charlie for the G. Alright, Victor, what did you
I've heard the story about what Asani just said, you know. And also another side of the story that is stating that the boy saw a new video of the girl, okay, and then he confronted the girl. He confronted the girl. The girl said that video is like 2 years ago.
No.
So you will not worry about it. But still, the guy, you know, he can't make her. He said no. This video are the same. It's like just a recent video because like they look too fresh in this video, you know. So this one I not agree. Me this video I they shoot and send your father. And he sent the video to the father and the girl, because of that, the girl decided to break up with him because he's not trying to listen and cooperate with her. And then and then she decided to break up with him. And that was the whole story. The broken heart, the hanging.
So,
May he rest in peace.
either way, chairman is no longer with us. Right. Okay. I wouldn't actually blame anybody here, right? Me personally, I'm supposed to be the middleman. So I want to know from your opinion. Is someone supposed to be blamed for this?
Nah.
You don't think no one should be blamed?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's quite a perspective. Otherwise,
Well, this is a broken heart matter. It's a broken heart matter in a way that if the first story is true, that this girl, the boy was taking care of her, right? Mean his boyfriend duty.
That's not taking care of. He
And
was
he was
doing
not-
his duties. Don't say taking care of.
Okay.
That's a very big something.
Well,
Yes.
okay, he was performing his duties as a boyfriend.
Yes.
A good boyfriend for that matter.
Yes.
So if you want to take that side of the story, and then the girl was not giving him the dinner, you know, for him to at least know that, oh, the effort I'm making, at least, you know, I'm doing, and then she's giving it to someone else for this guy to sit there. This one, I'll blame the girl. She did a wrong, like.
You blame the girl for what?
Of course, for cheating on the guy. Like, in fact, you are not giving me, I'm taking care of you.
Exactly.
That's wickedness.
Exactly.
That's selfishness. Actually. At least make her enjoy something.
Let me come in. From your side, you said the girl isn't to blame, right?
Okay, so from the question you asked,
Yeah.
I understood it that like it's someone to be blamed for the
Yes. The
hanging
guy,
stuff.
yeah,
But
what
when it
happened?
comes to the cheating, the girl is supposed to be blamed. But
Okay.
from the hanging perspective, now you're not supposed to blame anyone for this.
If I get the whole thing right, I think the girl was a trigger to the hanging.
Yeah, she was the trigger, but that didn't tell the guy to go and commit suicide. No.
Of course, I stand with Sanya because the hanging, the
It wasn't a good choice at all.
He not do it, buddy, because you they get cheating is a new stuff.
It's not.
This is happening every day. Henry has gotten some. Henry not do it, buddy.
Even the old man.
Then you can old man, old puppy.
Henry has that. Old puppy, he has been in the system for a very long time.
But it doesn't matter. But Henry too is just he's also a student.
But maybe Henry has experienced this from SHS. I can maybe we don't know. Maybe this guy was already going through something. Maybe this guy was already on the bridge, about to die. And the only thing that was holding this guy back was this relationship. And then all of a sudden he's doing his responsibilities. He said responsibilities.
Yes.
I'm doing my part, my responsibility, because I think this is what is holding me. This is what is sustaining me. In that sense, I think the girl wasn't doing her responsibilities. Because if they are saying the girl was and the boy were in agreement that nothing was going to happen, and then the guy found out that the girl was doing something, I think the girl wasn't doing her responsibility.
Yeah, that one I accept that she wasn't doing her responsibility. She was kind of selfish.
I'm doing my responsibility. You are not doing your responsibility.
But that doesn't mean that if I'm not doing my responsibility, that means you should go and kill yourself.
That's why universities have counseling units. Because students, a lot of students, we are going through a lot. For example, and this guy said something, Paradise said something, they said over here, gangsters are no room. You see, maybe this guy, they say this guy is a DB, right? Maybe this guy was the quiet DB son, right? He would bottle things up. He wouldn't open to anybody. Maybe he had friends who would come to him, right? They would talk to him. If he could help, he would help. But he's the type that he would go just. Maybe this girl was the only bestie he had. His everything was this girl. And then all of a sudden, my world is telling me that she doesn't want to roll with me again. How should I feel?
But still,
Maybe it's over for me.
We
Yeah,
understand.
you feel bad.
We
In this
understand
case,
that,
you understand that.
the girl didn't do well
Yes.
by cheating on him and all that. We understand that one. For that one, we are up for him. The brotherhood is for him. You know. But the fact that he went to kill himself,
It wasn't
it's
the
like
right.
you see the last brotherhood meeting we had, he did that.
He didn't attend. Like
He
let's
didn't
flip
attend.
things.
You have
Let's
a
flip
meeting,
things.
you
Yes,
went.
he didn't
Okay.
attend that meeting.
The boys for the WhatsApp group. Let's flip things. If it was the girl who committed a suicide because she found the guy cheating, or she found out the guy was in an intimate relationship with someone else, and then let's say because of that the girl committed suicide, would you also blame the guy?
I wouldn't blame the guy
You
because
still not
it
blame
would
the
be the
guy
other
for
way around.
seeking herself.
Yes.
You know?
Really?
Because
That
this is
act
not
is
a
something
good
else. You
decision at
understand?
all. Nah.
Because people are going through a lot.
Than this, of course.
People are going through like serious broken hearts.
What is
Do
the
they
meaning
have?
of broken heart?
In
Oh
fact,
my goodness.
I've heard this story the last time. The guy built a whole house for this girl, furnished the house, kept this girl in the house, has been feeding this girl. Like in fact, he is taking care of the girl and the whole family. This girl went to get a man, got married to the man.
Yeah, it
this
happens.
guy's
A lot of
notice,
things happen.
You understand?
Yeah.
and then moved the man to the house.
Oh,
And
really?
The guy no killing body.
Okay.
And then you because of same tatata, they give somebody where you go kill yourself.
For
the
me,
guy
I wouldn't blame
I wouldn't
anyone.
blame the girl for
It's
the
not the
death,
girl, and
but for the cheating, fine.
we don't know what the guy was going through.
Exactly my point.
Yes, we didn't know what he was going through, but still, he wasn't supposed to kill himself.
Of course.
So, okay, we can sit here and talk of what he could have done and what he shouldn't have done in the at long last, whatever the case is, chairman is no longer. So, in this case, right, if it were you, if it was to be you, what would you do?
Everybody knows that we went through. You see, I was saying this the last time that this guy is because he's a DB.
This one is not about you being a DB.
No, let me lie.
So haven't you seen someone who isn't a DB, but then the emotional something can overcome the person? It happens.
Let me lie.
Because
This guy, I feel say this guy is having everything. Even per the story, you see that the guy is having everything. He's having them like they are feeding him, they are giving him everything he needs. Those kind of people, some of them they don't think straight. Because some of us, we went through a lot. Even sometimes to get Gary soaking is recently like evil made it everything. You know, we that went through these things, this relationship things cannot make us to kill ourselves because already we are killing ourselves to make family proud. Because our family don't have, we have to raise them up. And your family, they are having everything. So you feel say they don't need anything. So you are not thinking about that. Your own is just the relationship. They get it on you, I'll kill myself. At the angel for heaven, you reach, you come, I see you now. What is not serious?
What would you do if when this guy is possible?
I'll feel bad. I'll be down, emotionally down, but I wouldn't kill myself. Nah.
So what's the worst thing you would have done? Worst case scenario, what would you have?
I don't really know because it hasn't happened to me before.
Have you ever been in a broken house?
Nah.
You know, reach out.
The rich man is reach out. The rich man is always reach out.
Everybody will take breakfast.
I hate now the girls they walk with blue pepper. You know they will cover your eyes like.
And the broken heart we get.
Have you been?
Have you ever been in one?
Oh, me, I've gotten broken heart before.
How many times?
Oh, twice.
And what did you do?
Yes.
I only walked away.
Then you weren't into the girl.
Who told you?
We don't know
my
how
first
this guy
Yes,
likes
because
this girl.
Listen. My friend. Who was not in the girl?
Relax,
You guys relax. Wherever those girls are, they know. I was really
Shout out to
even
you
the
guys.
second one.
So how many
the second
relationships have you been in? Oh my
right?
goodness.
That gave me the last break.
Yeah.
I've been in that relationship almost 4 years.
Oh, wow.
How old were you when you started dating?
Because 4 years.
4 years. That was even her
4
second
years
one.
relationship.
And how old were you when you
How
started?
long is it?
I was 21.
Why? How old
I
are you?
was
Oh my
20.
goodness.
20. I was 20 when I started that relationship.
That's the second one, right?
That was the second one.
Let's
The
talk about
first one is one I completed.
And the second and the last one. The second one is the last one.
Okay, well, let's not. Let's just say that that's the second one. That's the second one. You understand? That's the two broken hearts.
Easy. You
But Khaled, it was serious. I was in that relationship actually.
Did you cry?
100%.
Cry. Honestly, I didn't
Even crying, you didn't cry.
cry.
That
I didn't cry, but he bashed me, enter me. But that's not the end of the world because I was looking at UMAT. I was in UMAT level 100, second semester, even in examination period for that matter.
Did you trail or something?
Never.
Oh,
Someone was in a relationship. Someone was in a relationship.
you were into the girl.
See,
I will not allow this thing to because I know. Because I made up my mind from the beginning that as for every relationship, it can go well or it can go bad.
Yeah.
Once you have that mentality, when bad happens, Charlie, you know,
you have to
adjust.
compromise. Yeah.
You adjust.
You must
So I adjusted so quick. I was with a friend by then. The friend who I never knew that I was. going through book.
Oh,
After 3 days, I was telling him that my girlfriend looked for
do you see level 200?
level 100. Second semester.
I was in the room with you.
I left. Remember, I left to KT because I knew very well that if I were to be around, you guys know.
Yeah.
Because my conversation with that girl, 5 a.m. this girl is calling.
Oh.
Is either she calls or I call her. You understand? The
Loud,
communication
loud.
was there.
Loud.
And then when the thing started happening, the communication stopped. So I knew that my roommates will know. And if they get to know this, and you know students, they will tease you, sir. So I left with pretense that I was going to learn for exam. And I left and I went to manage my room. You see,
I remember.
Best
Right.
yes, I went to
Yes.
I can kill myself because of that. Because I know that there's still girls in human soul. Plenty. 1 week down the line, bro, I got another one. Let's
Hey.
move on.
Alright. Allow the voice. Alright. So now let's say after all this, right? If let's put ourselves in the guy's family's point, right? Let's say we are the family and then we hear about this. Don't you think we seeing the girl or coming into contact with the girl, we might feel like doing something? Let's say you are the guy's mother, and then after all this, you see the girl.
Actually, if I see the girl, I'll feel angry and sad, but that doesn't guarantee me to go and do something to the girl because the guy, he didn't just take a good decision. Nah, he didn't. It wasn't good.
Is actually before this thing popped up, I heard his brother or someone like that. Is it Krusty or someone like that on X, right? Came to tweet that he's holding his brother and his brother is not breathing. Like a summary of how his brother is there. Right? So put yourself in that guy's situation. You are the guy's brother. You are the one who will hang the guy. Right? So imagine with this pain, if you see the girl, oh,
Honestly, at that point, so many things can happen.
Yeah.
would you have killed the dog?
I would have killed the dog. I would have killed the dog. I would, honestly. In fact, that girl, she should not be there because at the end of the day, she is part of this whole
The
thing.
cause.
So she shouldn't even be there in the first place.
But
But
was
if
she
she
there?
used to be there, I don't know. I can't promise that like I could have killed her. I could have killed her. But even though, you can't really blame her for the death of the boy. Because she didn't tell him to go and kill him. Or she didn't kill him. You understand? He killed himself.
I
But
understand.
in that point, people will still get mad at the girl.
To me, all this thing boils down to the fact that this is an emotional something, right? And we don't know how emotional some. At times we see guys to be tough and things, but
Deep down.
bro, lucky people they cry for their mommy's laptop. There's something else. That's what they say. The society thinks them man they will drag, but there's something no be so. See, we all think maybe girls are emotional and blah blah blah, but it can happen that this guy was emotionally invested in this relationship to the point that it caused what happened, right? So in a way, me personally, I'm not talking for you guys, but me, I will blame the girl. That's to me. I will blame the girl. Because I would say it's this girl who triggered everything in the first place. Dude, mental health is important. But we all know this our youth, right? This time of this generation. If there's a program, right, and then they say maybe smoke is coming to you now, you pull up, right? You wouldn't. Sakari.
Saturday.
You say she's thinking about it. What about you? If let's say Sakari pulled up, would you shoot? But let's assume last week the welfare, it's not actually assumption, this thing happened last semester. I remember Bonnie was the SSC welfare. They organized a mental health program where
Are you
I
didn't
don't
even
have
hear
mental
about
problems.
it?
You see,
I didn't even hear
I
about
don't
it.
have mental issues.
no, he's not playing hard guy. You see, he'll be like,
No, you know, we start being hard guy. Charlie, struggle has made us hard. Are you?
but boys will be forming hard guys, but deep down, they will do it well. Right? Has your guy ever cried?
Nah.
Would you like it
Yeah, I'll be happy.
to show weakness?
Yeah.
Would you cry to your girl?
I'll never do that.
You see, so let's
Why?
say,
What's your
Yeah,
reason?
I will never cry. For
Why?
what reason?
Yes.
Maybe if you and I are going through something, not like you and I, but like we have some problem that is so emotional that we both have to cry. Fine. But saying that maybe you and I we have problem that I have to cry that you are not doing you well.
no, I'm
So let's say
coming-
only you are going through something and
Yes.
she's not going through
Yes.
it, and you come to cry or like just to feel okay. What about that one?
That one.
You will.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So do you have a go-to person that if something is bothering you, you actually have this person that you feel like I can tell him or her my problem and the person will help you, whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically,
Yeah.
any kind.
Oh
You
yes,
have a
yes,
go-to.
yes. Me, I have a good person.
Is
In
there
fact,
a-
I have my mom as my first video. My
Uh,
mom,
Yeah, like that.
talk about everything,
everything.
everything. She even can't tell me say that this girl will happen. You understand?
My mom would kill me.
So as for me, my mom is there. We discuss everything. I also have a brother, also that I can talk to. Yeah. Not my brother, like blood brother, but
Yeah,
just like
fine.
brother.
You have two people you can go to.
Yeah.
Alright. Asa, do you have a go-to person?
Yeah. For me, I have a friend and a classmate as well.
Really? You made them in points.
Yes.
Classmates.
Yes.
3 years.
Yes. From level 100.
And this person, you can tell this person everything.
Yes.
When-
Everything.
At which point did you realize that, oh, I can confide in this person?
That was level 200 first semester. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Me personally, I think the mother and brothers aspect. Sorry, but
How is it solid?
a friend, they will use it for example. One day
Oh
you will
no,
just
but
look
me,
at
just
you.
my friend. Nah, he will never do that.
You trust him
Yeah,
like
you
Yes,
try to
he
trust
never
somebody.
do that.
If a woman or a man.
He's a guy.
He's a
He
guy.
will never do that.
That be the best thing.
your bestie.
I wouldn't say bestie. Like I would say no. He's a brother to me. He's like a brother to me.
Okay, you know far. You know far. It's like the brothers only chairman.
Oh, he
Is
will
it-
never do that.
This guy needs to suicide.
Yakubu.
And there's no Yakubu. No. You said they can lead to suicide.
Yes. So
Like-
the chairman hide inside, but
No.
you know, you push chairman puts brothers.
Ah,
and
no.
chairman
He's
is
not
affecting
like that.
Okay.
He's not like that.
But we thank God for that.
you. Yes.
We thank God for that brother.
Exactly. So you said there are two. A guy
No,
and a
he's my
I
cousin
see.
and also a friend. That's what I'm
okay.
trying to say.
That's me. That's me. And you believe this person, you trust this person to the extent that you believe this person will never
Yeah, I trust him.
even use you for an example.
Use me for an example, like how
And, you know, I tell people talk. It'll be like
he doesn't talk.
I even
He's a quiet type. He doesn't share his stuff. No, he's not like that. He'll never do that to me.
like does he share to everything?
Yes.
He
He
tells
also
you things.
confides in everything.
Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
Important response.
Is he aware?
That he's aware.
Is your boyfriend?
Yes, he's aware.
Uh,
Yeah, he's aware of it.
Alright, guys.
Yeah.
I don't want to go comment. But me and you, we know say the schedule we get, so there's a third guy. The boys for the WhatsApp group are saying it, right? So I think everything is clear now. These two are not trying to blame the girl. They are saying the girl is not to be blamed and a lot. But for me, my perspective, you guys know. For me, I said I'm blaming the girl. Whether you guys are blaming, I'm blaming the girl. She's the trigger.
She's
So
a trigger, but she's not the one.
She's
that
not
killed
the.
guy.
She's not at fault. She didn't kill the guy.
She's a trigger, yes. She cheated on the guy. Even in fact, which one is the real side of the story? These two
we are
stories.
waiting
The
for
police,
the
they've not
police.
brought their reports yet.
Because right now we can't even conclude. Because
Yeah.
even if well,
Even
till
if
now,
there's a conclusion,
the
probably, I
guy,
don't see
the guy
it
is
as
not
the
the
girl's
one that
fault. Yeah.
the guy did. Wait, that if you don't,
And I didn't
so
even
if something is
understand
to
the
be
fact that he wasn't able to confide in his friends. By the time that he hanged himself, he called on a video call to show that he has hanged himself and all that.
He wanted them to see. Yeah, you know how we're doing.
no, you see these guys that have been watching telenovelas.
Oh, this is not about telenovelas.
It's part of that thing. So you call video, then for them to see you say, no, they can't die and things.
Maybe
Yeah, man.
the time he was buying the rope, the time he was standing on the bucket, the time he tied, the time he was still emotional back. After he slipped the bucket off and then he started feeling the pain, he realized that nah, I'm slacking, right? I have to do something, but it was already too late.
Like, can't you untie it?
No, you can't. I'm not sure you can.
You can just remove it from your neck off.
You fall off,
The way
this thing,
I
you
think-
can, you can.
You can.
You can.
Shout.
Me like
You just flung away. Your vent is too. You can shout. It's done. You die.
Oh.
Unless someone comes and lift you up.
Try harder and shout.
Like,
and it's maybe the rope too was slippery. You can't hold the rope and then pull yourself.
but honestly, the guy is just a fool.
Now, you see, that was the painful part. I don't like it when guys are insulting the guy. We don't know why the guy.
What the
did it.
guy was going through.
Yes.
Yeah, that one you don't have the
It's
right
that
to
even happened that he did this not because of the
The
breakup.
girl.
Yes, maybe something.
So thank you for saying this. So in this case too, it is not the girl's fault like how you are saying.
But
it's
if
the
it
girl's
is
fault.
because of that, it's the girl's fault. This could be spiritual something too.
Who are you, a pastor?
Spirituality is something else.
No.
Maybe.
It can also be spiritual. The devil can act in so many ways. Maybe he has been possessed, like the way you see it in Nigerian movies. Maybe he has been possessed that the spirit came in him. Let's kill ourselves. Alicia has cheated on us. Let's kill ourselves.
So in this case, no one is supposed to be blamed.
So like in fact, the guy he like him, bro.
Me, I've made up my mind. No one is changing my mind. It's a girl. And that's my final judgment. So guys, let me know what you guys think, right? Let me know what you guys think about it. Is a girl to blame or not? And
Nah.
are these two on the right track? Yeah, I don't think they're on the right track, right? So let me hear your comments, right, in the comment section. Let them flow. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We are out.